Hello, everybody. The daily gravitational report. The moon just entered Cancer. The moon entered its own uh, part of where she's belonged to. The moon, it's come back home. It's Cancer, and it's about family. During this shift of this position, the focus will be in the next 2 days, pretty much, the values about family. We have a very rare event that we are going to have Lilith, Sun, and the Moon going together. Lilith is the bringer also of the karma of the past. And now with Saturn, that it's squaring the knots, and we have a Neptune that's shifting retrograde, but it's in sextile with Saturn. All this can bring a lot of intense energies from within you in life about values, revaluation of life, and mostly the revaluations of the past, maybe a near past, longest past, whatever past. Okay, be careful with these energies. They are going to be intense, but the reason they are intense is to point out the focus from within you uh, to transform, to take a leap into deeper understanding for better future, for better family, for better life, for better thinkings in you. Be glad for the problems, but be mindful, don't create the new problems. Okay, so let's begin with the energies of today. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at 19 degrees in Cancer. It's going to oppose Pluto, which is that's going to be one intense energy that we've been talking about pretty much every day. Desire not to change, not to transform, but the moon crossing into Cancer is going to point the divine energy. And you feel this divine energy from within. It's that little voice from within you. The question is, are you hearing it? Are you hearing the call? You might not hearing the call because there is a lot of squares between Jupiter, Neptune, MC. There is a squares with Mars, the warrior from within you, that it's squaring the ascendant, and Pluto. It's all about this intensity to point you out the exit light. So you can find an exit from within, zip all the negativity, and look at it, what the positive things left. That is a one part of the new way of illuminations, that the dark and the light coming together to create. If you choose your soul, that way you're gonna be doing the best part of creation. The other part of this will be your illuminations of the ego, understanding that by putting the dark and the light within fight and constantly have a fight, all that leads is to destruction. So I made a quote about this on Facebook. I just posted. So be careful and listen this energy. The moon is going to be and trine with Saturn, and beautiful, beautiful energy of this. It's also the moon is going to be having a sextile with Mars. You calm down the warrior from within, you gonna be okay. Be mindful about what you're doing at work, because a lot of the people will have intense energies. A lot of people around you will gonna have intense energies. So be mindful about this from within. Um, 8 o'clock in the morning, the sun is going to be at 1 degree 49 minutes in Leo, of course, opposing Pluto, and it's going to be square towards Mars. Now the moon is going to be a little bit more powerful at this moment, because some of the negative energies are kind of like gone. It's kind of like a halfway win the battle within you. There's going to be a beautiful trine of with Neptune and Jupiter, which is talks about that you see through the fog and how to change and transform the way you see. That will lead to the change and transform of the growth from within you. in that path of you've been taking. Again, be mindful about your emotions at home or about home, or specifically at work, because your family, realizing that 8 hours at work, you have more relationships there at work compared to you are 4 or 5 hours at home after you come back from work. The rest of the time you sleep. That's what now within this energy that is between Capricorn and Cancer is to be understood. All right. Um, Remind you, don't bring the problems from the one place to the other. Okay. Be mindful with these situations. Um, the ascendant at 9 o'clock, it's going to be at 13 degrees, 46 minutes in Leo. It's going to square Uranus, and Uranus squaring Saturn. You feel like the universe goes against it. The universe doesn't go against it as long as you don't go against the universe. And that's going to be probably one of the lessons you are going to learn. Beautiful sextile with Mercury. You seeking communications about resolving all the issues. That's going to come in, and because of Saturn has a trine with Mercury and the Gemini. Venus is also involved. Also beautiful, beautiful trine. And Mars, it's helping at the same time, but choosing the wrong energies, like your aggravations, your ego from within, you're not going to be transformed. You're not going to change. You're going to continue repeating the same mistakes. And if you feel this intense energies, is because you don't transform. You don't want to change from within you. uh, 10 o'clock, the situation is going to be a little bit better. Now we are having a yacht, which is finger of God, toward that of the base. On the one side, it's Pluto, and the other side, it's Neptune, who is now retrograde. And that is going to be beautiful towards the ascendant. The ascendant is 25 degrees, 42 minutes in Leo. Now that's going to be the wisdom to transform from the one side to be your own rule, to be a wise ruler. A lot of growth potential, because Mars is going to trine that ascendant, and that is a fire energy of change. That is the fire energy from cardinal changes within the warrior, which is Mars and Aries, that really get the fire of change and empowering this transformation. Beautiful moment of sextile between Lilith, the sun, and the moon is going to come in at that hour, which is also going to help within this transformation. But be mindful about the past karma. Maybe it's going to come back and bite you if you continue doing the same thing. It's kind of like it's going to warn you during this time. Okay, if you at work, don't use the same thing that leads to bad results. Okay, try to use something innovative, something new. Saturn is going to help you through Mercury, and also it's going to help you with the trine with the moon. Think about something different. It'll help you out. 11 o'clock, descending into 7 degrees in Virgo. It's healing time. Beautiful healing time from within, healing from the old problems, old issues. Divine energies between Jupiter and the ascendant at 7 degrees and 40 minutes in Virgo. Beautiful sextile with the sun and Lilith and the moon. This energy is going to help as long you don't hold in grudges. Okay, you hold the grudges, you won't be able to change. You kind of like a self-sabotaging yourself. You might catch up that energy from within you. Um, Mercury is going to have a square towards Neptune. And now you might not accepting that retrograde energy from Neptune that brings you to the past. It's kind of like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to get this. I don't want to get this about the past. The past actually helps you things that you haven't resolved, things that you need to solve in order to transform for better life. Once you understand this, though, um, Mercury is going to help you to kind of like a self-learning from within you to go ahead and open up this Pandora box that you don't want to open from within and stop shoveling things under the rug. It's going to be a good, beautiful time for you, especially if you're at work. You might find people who kind of like always trying to sneak out, go around the corners, cut things, and create issues at work. Find that employee and tell them, listen, you need to stop doing this. That's going to be one part of transformations because you might be have a fear of, you know what, you need to stop doing this for you. But you may also look at it from within. If you have toxic parents from patterns from within you, take a look what you need to transform in order you to reach what you need to reach. If it's at work or at home, that's going to be one of the main events that's going to happen in the next 5 6 months. Okay. 12 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 19 degrees, 44 minutes, and Virgo, it's going to opposing Neptune. It's kind of like you don't like this energy now. You're like, why do I have to sit here and see what happens in the past in the front of my eyes? I don't want this. I don't need this. It's not going to help me. It's in the past, and I can't be able to fix it. It's all crap. It's all garbage. I saw what I did in the past. I saw what I did, what happened to the past. I saw my reaction, his reaction. I think I'm right. And all of a sudden, you're going to stop right there. You're going to think about moments. What would change this to not repeat again? You took actions. Are you going to change your actions? You caught yourself that you have those repeat situations because you're acting the same way you acted before. What about if you change now? Would the things will change? Would you evolve? And this thing is going to be supported from Uranus, that's got a trine with the ascendant, and Pluto, who's got a trine with the ascendant. Beautiful energy, as long as you listen the quiet voice of your soul. Let's keep on going. 1 o'clock, the center is going to be at almost 2 degrees, 1 degree and 51 minutes in Libra. Kind of like yesterday's energy, but now that energy is going towards Lilith, the sun, and the moon. Well, yeah. Be mindful around this time of a hour because the family issues that's gonna comes in from the past, the issues that you had at work, the issues from within you, kind of like is gonna come in. They're gonna be huge triggers. Saturn is gonna give you a very beautiful trine towards all that energy at some point within the MC, but you, it's about you. Are you looking at in the right direction? Beautiful trine with Pluto, Pluto sextile Neptune. That is about to overcome these visions. Instead of visions from the past, take a look at the visions from within the dreams that was in the past, and figure out, are you going to be able to do it? At 2 p.m., the sun is going to be at 13 degrees, 57 minutes in Libra, oppositions with Jupiter, lack of growth. You don't see that. You don't see growing. You don't see things. You don't see situations. You don't see these family patterns. You don't see this. You don't see that. Really? Be careful what you're telling yourself, because what you're telling yourself from your ego is going to lead you to destructions. But if you listen Mercury and you listen Venus, which is they're going to be a beautiful trines, Mercury is going to lead you to Saturn, to solve karma, to fix things. Venus is going to lead you to Jupiter, to the growth. So if you're using your ego, it's going to opposing the growth. If you listen your soul and listen to Venus from within that is in Gemini, the thing's going to have a different outcome from within. But you're going to feel like there is a lot of pressure to take it. And that is the reason for this intense energies, that they put a pressures on you to look in a place you never looked before. 3 p.m. The ascendant is at 26 degrees exactly, no 0 minutes within Libra. Beautiful trine with Lilith, the moon, and the sun. Beautiful time with Mercury. You get a communications, okay. You understand that things are going to be for a better. You're talking about the past. You're solving the past karma. You're looking for a better, a brighter future. And you have the divine support now from Neptune that is retrograde. It's give you the visions of the things that should be. But if using your ego, you squaring Pluto, you have no positions with an MC, you have oppositions with Mars. And here we go, the anger warrior from within. Are you going to listen to it, that anger? Once you understand that the anger leads to destruction, you will understand that that doesn't solve problem. That's mean who's got to change. You're a warrior from within. You're Mars that ruin your probably life from within you. You may come up to deep realizations that that warrior always was in fight between the light and the dark and causing destruction. Now you begin to understand there is a time to evolve from this for better creations of life from within you, and that is going to be a internal evolution from within. Since the ascendant is in Libra, that is about my relationship with myself will reflect the relationship with others. Beautiful time, a beautiful divine energy as long as you're using it. 4 p.m. The energy will shift in Scorpio. Divine energy, same like yesterday between the Jupiter and Venus. Beautiful, beautiful love. Beautiful love from within. Okay, as long opposing, opposing the universe, the God from within. There is the time when you look deep from within your soul, within the deep from within. You pull that truth from within you. But are you going to go that deep, or you are going to using that ego from within and whatever happened in the past to go against the universe? The MC is going to be at 14 degrees at Leo. It's going to be opposition towards Saturn. Saturn, it's squaring Uranus in the North Node. And here we go. It's the same energy you're fighting with. When you stop fighting, you begin winning. Sometimes you don't have to fight. Okay? So to keep on going at 5 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio. Beautiful divine energy with Mercury, kind of like a divine time to talk. You're probably leaving work this time. And it's like, I need to talk with this person, I need to talk to that person, I have to go fix this, I have to fix that. But the ascendant, it is opposing the North Node, but joining the South Node. And something from the past going to rise up right in the front of your eyes. That's something that happened in the past, something that was destroyed in the past. It needs to be something else. You're looking for a better new way of life, but if you hold on to the past, you can't move into the future. So beautiful inner visions from Neptune, who's going to be trining this energy of the ascendant, but at the same time, this divine energy from Mercury is going to help you to clear all this out from within. Also, Pluto is going to be helping you with transforming deeply from within because he's got a divine energy with the MC, which is 0 degrees and Virgo. Okay, healing. I was going to be a good healing positions if you do the right thing. 6 o'clock. The ascendant is in Sag and Sagittarius. It's kind of opposing the Venus. Oh my God, nobody loves me. I don't love, and so on. Issues about love, really? Nope. If you look deep from within, the trine towards Jupiter, you to grow the love from within, is going to light up the love of the people around you. But if you think the love that everybody has to give it to you now, that's not going to work. First of all, you got to have the love to know what the love is from within, so you recognize the love within the others and able to give. And when they give you love back, then there is a mutual thing of interdependency, not codependency. So you might find out that you are codependent of others. They gotta give you, they gotta support you, they gotta, and so on. And guess what? Interdependency now it's equal give and take position. Beautiful visions from Neptune, beautiful sextile from Pluto, as long as again you don't listen your ego. Okay, don't suppress the visions from within to fix the things, because the ego doesn't want to fix the things, and the ego part is to destroy the things. 7 p.m. the Saturn in Sagittarius with also the peak energy when the moon, the Lilith, and the sun are coming together. There will be no positive aspects in there. Be careful, very careful. What are you doing at home? And Cancer. Be careful. What did you do? I'm really because of um, there's going to be an oppositions from the MC that is in Libra 2 degrees, and that's opposing Jupiter and Neptune. All the work that you did, you kind of like gonna destroy from within. The ascendant is opposing Mercury and Venus. It's a lot of intensity, a lot of intense talks, and so on. Mars squaring Pluto, desire not to change, not to transform. Don't try to change others, change from within. And I will give you a suggestion during these hours. Please don't create anything crazy and not proper, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. 8 o'clock, the Sentinel, it's really now piling that up at 27 degrees at Sagittarius. It's still going to be opposing this moon Lilith. But now the energy is a little bit better. Now there is a support from Venus that comes in, trines the AMC and it trines Saturn. It's kind of like a let's fix the past. Let's forget about the past. Uranus is coming on rescue, divine energy towards the AMC. Just look from within your soul. Don't look for anything else. However, Mars is still going to be angry. Mars is going to be in oppositions with all this, and there's going to be this intensity from within you, within the warrior. But the ascendant is going to help that Mars. It's going to be like, calm down, look at it somewhere else. Okay, use the fire to create, not the fire to burn and destroy. That fiery ascendant of Sag is also going to help Saturn to look what you did in the past. So, but you satisfy yourself, like you burn everything to the ground, but you also burn yourself. How about if you use that fire to create now? 9 p.m. Beautiful divine energy from Jupiter. You grow from something, you learn from something. The MC is in Scorpio. It's trining this moon, Lilith, Sun, and Cancer. Is about to fix things. But guess what? There's still something from within you. They still desire you to be my wife. You didn't grow, really. You really did the change? And you will understand if you did the change because Jupiter and Venus is gonna come in with a yacht towards MC. It's like we give you that energy early in the day. Did you really use that? Maybe now it's time for you to use it. And that energy is gonna kind of like a manifest from within you as long as you don't listen to ego, that part of to be my way. Okay. Either though that Pluto's going to be squaring the AMC and squaring Mars. If you're using the proper divine energy, you will do miracles from within and within your family. 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be really in union with Pluto. The MC, it's in 20 degrees, and Scorpio, Mercury is going to help a lot to see the darkness of your own, but also from others. Also, Neptune is going to give you the visions and the clarity because now he's a retrograde. He's in Pisces, water, a lot of emotions from within. Neptune is going to help Pluto for transformation. And using this energy is going to be beauty, really beauty. But again, don't go against fight God. You were given this message earlier in the day not to fight God, but now you really have to do it. You have to perform because that energy comes within your soul, and you're like, should I do or should I not? It's all about choices. What are you are going to do? And at 11 p.m., the ascendant is going to be at um, 17 degrees, 1 minute in Aquarius. Beautiful trines in there from Saturn, who is in Aquarius, and the ascendant towards Mercury. Maybe it's time to have this talk from within before you have a talk with somebody else. Maybe you lay down in a bed and now you are like talking to yourself, or you lay down in bed with your spouse and thinks that you have to resolve the issue. Now, Mars, the moon, and Lilith giving you divine power within the soul. Are you going to fix the thing within your soul from within, deep from within? Beautiful energy from Mercury. Venus is it's opposed. It's about the love, but Venus is telling you grow. If you show me your growth, then I can show you the love you seek. But don't seek directly for the love. There's got to be a growth. There's got to be involvement. Tell me about the dreams. Don't tell me about what you want from me to do. I want to know about the dreams. I want to know how to build up. And that's what's coming from Jupiter, that it's in Aries. Something new to be built. So this is what I'm leaving you guys. Thank you so much for watching the report, and I will see you tomorrow.